Everybody's jumping, jumping. Yeah. Jumping, jumping. Honey's moving their hips so fluidly. Bass be bumping, so we be jumping. Welcome to the party, yeah. We got food if you're hungry, some tie if you want it. In the back if you're thirsty. On every bad at the party, yeah. We vibing and grinding one night. And I think that we did it this time. Got guys in the corner, they out. Shawty done had a last for the night. Little mama came up and caught me by surprise. You know that your boy had to shoot a shot. Now we face to face, both our eyes locked. I came up forward and said, hey there, little mama. If you need a dance partner, I'm more than happy to help you. Come here. I turned her around, her body on mine. She slided my hand on her. She holding on tight. She followed my lead. I'm pulling her close. She said it feels nice. You from around here, not just for the night. She gave me a number, said call me sometime. She left the party with her friend by her side. 12 pulling up, hands outside with your up. Lay it low, go ahead, crank that up. This my block and I say when we stop. But we ain't stopping. Ain't this what they been waiting for? You ready? I used to pray for times like this, to rhyme like this, so I had to grind like that, to shine like this. In a matter of time I spent on some in the back of the locked on wrist, see my dreams unfold, nightmares come true. It was time to marry the game, and I said, yeah, I do. If you want it, you gotta see it with a clear eye view. Got shorty, she try and bless me like I said I chew, like a sneeze. Please for them getting cream, never let them get in between of what we started. Lord, but I'm lying-hearted. They love me when I was stuck and they hated when I departed. I go and get it regardless. Draw it like I'm an artist, no crawling. Went straight to walking with foreigns in my garages are foreign. Anything for $1, they tell me get him, I got him. I did it without an album. I did it with Mariah. Lil', I'm on fire. Icy as a hockey ring, Philly flyer. When I bought the Rolls Royce, they thought it was lease. Then I bought that new Ferrari, hey, to rest in peace. Hey, to rest in peace to the parking lot. Phantom so big, can't even fit in the parking spot. You ain't talking about my then what you talking about? Moving silent, and I don't talk a lot. I don't say a word. I don't say a word. Was on my grind and now I got what I deserve. Hold up, wait a minute. Y'all thought I was finished. When I bought the ass tomorrow, y'all thought it was rented. Flexing on these, I'm like Popeye on the spinach. Double M, yeah, that's my team. The captain, I'm lieutenant. I'm the type of can the men cast and grind like I'm broke. That Lambo, my new, she don't ride like my ghost. I'm riding around my city with my head on my cut these. And I gotta make it back home, cause my mama need that bill money, my son needs some milk. You, cause these Philly I bought with me, don't, no joke, no. All I know is, when it come to me, I got young. I done did it. Every time I'm in that, I get to throwing 30 G's, but now I'm hanging out that drop head, I'm riding down no collar. They let me earn back home, that young be wildin'. We young, we mobbin', like Batman and we're this two-door Maybach with my seat on reclining. I'm like, real wood up, real wood up. If you ain't about that game, then shut up. If you dip me in your rats, I get when you touch down in my hood. No, that tour life ain't good. Catch me down in MIA 38. At that heat game on wood. With that put my life on my feet. Like that little engine I could. Boy, I slide down in your block. Back on 12 o'clock. And they be throwing deuces on the same they watch. And I'm the king of my city, cause I'm still calling them shots. And these lanes talking that the same that fly. I'm the same from Birch Street with them braids that lie. The same that came up and I had to wait for my spot. And he hating on me, waiting on me. Still on that hood, my Rolls Royce on E, they gon' remember me. I say remember me. So much money at your friends turn to your enemies. And when this beef, I turn my enemies. We them, they go for 40, ain't no tenant. Hold up, broke, turn rich. Love the game like Mitch. And if I leave you, they ain't done pretty. It was something about that rollie when it first touched my wrist. Had me feeling like that boy when he first touched that. I'm got him. Woo!
I dropped the top on the S6 Street. Fly in my ops, she didn't envy me. Passing it off like CP3. Shawty, she calling me MVP. I be on time, it's something you ain't never seen before. They call me the Dama, really want my whole team to score. Yeah, too icy. Yeah, too clean. Yeah, my zone. Yeah, 2-3. Yeah, got shooters that hit from deep. Bust like Giannis. Yeah, too mean. Bright lights like we at the garden. On P, don't get me started. Whole team walk, give me the party. If I can't make the play, I'ma lob it. If you jump, that's right on your head. Had to put him to sleep, go to bed. I'm a star, drop 50 and left. From the logo, like I'm Steph. Put it up, knock him down every time. Going hard like my life on the line. Catch me on the course, I would've done. Never losing, I put it on mine. How to get on, I've been laying low. It get real when it comes to the playoffs. Pick a fight with me, know it's a KO. And they hating, they know I'ma take off. I dropped the top on the S6 Street. Fly in my ops, she didn't envy me. Passing it off like CP3. Shawty, she calling me MVP. I be on time, it's something you ain't never seen before. They call me the Dama, really want my whole team to score. Yeah, too icy. Yeah, too clean. Yeah, my zone. Yeah, 2-3. Yeah, got shooters that hit from deep. Bust like Giannis. Yeah, too mean.
If you're not first, you're in last. Champions don't come in second. I shoot my shot like I'm Stephen. Shout out Klay Thompson, my brethren. Took around the whole universe. You know the base what I'm reppin'. Come home and sell out the Oracle. They scream my name when I step in. Courtside next to E40. Me and him kinda like Ricky and Morty. Two of the biggest and you can afford me. Being this rich is a blessing. Players think you getting swept. Not going 7. I'll be a warrior for life. But we still got love for Kevin. Yeah. Work smarter, don't work harder. I took a break, need a recharger. Don't fly commercial, I need charter. Need a Zendaya like Peter Parker. Yeah. This not, but I make it look easy. Told him let's run it, I keep it 100. This champion ring diamonds dancing like breezy. This not, but we make it look easy. Told him let's run it, I keep it 100. This champion ring diamonds dancing like breezy.
I dropped the top on the S6 Street. Fly in my ops, she didn't envy me. Passing it off like CP3. Shawty, she calling me MVP. I be on time, it's something you ain't never seen before. They call me the Dama, really want my whole team to score. Yeah, too icy. Yeah, too clean. Yeah, my zone. Yeah, 2-3. Yeah, got shooters that hit from deep. Bust like Giannis. Yeah, too mean.
She a boss, but I'm finna boss her up. Break her with that, call him up. She left him cause I'm finna. I feel like Beyonce, I'm finna upgrade you. Down good, put in work on you. Buy your new things, put the on you. Brand new, put the brand new. I could change your whole life. Listen, baby, put that on ice. We get by. I be the version her friends always off. I'm finna treat you like fast. Go ahead and throw it in the bag. Throw your whole closet out. We don't need it in the house. If the can't hang the beat, don't bend. If the can't hang the beat, don't bend. If the can't hang the beat, don't bend. If
Hi, everyone. Greetings from 2K Sports. Get ready for some NBA action. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and our sideline reporter is David Aldridge. And the Pacers start off with the ball. Here's Halliburton. And that one. Good. All the talk, Greg, leading up to this one has been about the impact of the backcourt.
And that's where it all starts. When you have a confident and competent backcourt, it just opens up a lot of things for you offensively.
Now, here's Halliburton. Pass to Siakam. An absolute bomb from three-point range.
Rise and fires. This is Siakam's attitude off the catch. And with these results, you understand why.
Halliburton with the steal. The three. And again, it's the Pacers from deep.
You know, sometimes you don't like to see guys pull up from three-point range on the break. But for him, with nobody on him, that's a pretty good shot.
Now here's Giddey. Now here's Ball. Back to Giddey. White left side. 5 to shoot. Chicago needs to get off a shot here. Herter, no good. Here's Indiana. It's been 8 unanswered points for him. And Greg, we know the Pacers have to improve defensively. But where do they start?
Candidly, Kevin, I feel like they're too soft. Giving up offensive rebounds, cheap fouls, they've got to be tougher mentally and physically, especially on the interior.
Just over a minute and a half played here in this one. Pass to Turner. Indiana moving it around. And here's Halliburton. Here's Nembhard. Hits it from three-point range.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
And Herter gets it to go.
And that ends the struggle. You could feel the tensions in the building with each miss.
Woo, man, this thing was turning into a soccer game. A lot of action and not many points.
Here's Turner, and it's slammed in by Turner.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Pacers.
Well, they haven't wasted any time getting into a groove from deep, putting up and hitting a healthy amount of three-pointers thus far.
And he can't get the first one. And he sinks the second. And here are the Pacers now. They're on a 13-3 run right now. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thank you, Kevin. Well, I did catch up with Indiana's head coach. Dealing with Lonzo Ball's playmaking was at the front of his mind. He told me Lonzo's a tremendous decision maker, so we've got to be quick to close off the passing lanes. We can't let him create easy baskets. The goal is to keep Ball's impact as a playmaker down to a minimum. Guys, back to you.
Thanks so much, David. And so it's Giddey with it. He brings it up for Chicago, trailing by 10. And Clark, as we watch Aaron Nesmith, he was such a great shooter in college, and it took him a while to find his stroke in the NBA.
And you know what, Kevin, nothing really surprising about that. Most players struggle to find their game in the NBA, to find their role in the NBA. But Nesmith, he's found his rhythm and his role, and he clearly is dangerous from behind the arc.
A nice shot by Nesmith.
Yeah, they built up this lead 3 points at a time.
And I like the strategy. It's a great strategy. Bury those threes early, and it'll open up the inside for him later on.
Williams trying to break free. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. And when you talk to people about the Bulls, GA, Michael Jordan's shadow still looms large over this team and organization.
And Kevin, they haven't won a championship before or since he was in Chicago. They've had plenty of good players, Derrick Rose and MVP, Jimmy Butler as well, but the results haven't been there.
Pacers leading by 10. Siakam outside. Rebound by Williams.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Here's Herter. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 of 3 so far.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
Those are free points you're giving away. You got to work harder on the glass.
Now, here's McConnell. Siakam, high post. Outside Mathurin. And a miss there on the triple. Bulls trailed by 8. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. And Giddey gets it to go.
Whatever the defense gives, that's what he takes. A sign of a skilled offensive player.
Pass to Toppin. And the Pacers can't get it to go. And it's Ball in the corner. Puts up a 3. And that comes off the assist by Giddey.
Beautiful job closing the gap here. Let's see if they can sustain this run.
This game was in danger of getting away from them. They've made a nice push to keep it close.
And so lots of scoring in that competitive first quarter. Pacers lead by 3. Live from Gainbridge Fieldhouse, you're watching 2K Sports. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And let's quickly break down the game, guys, we have seen from Indiana. What do you think?
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
Yeah, and you know, so many of their hoops came off an assist, which is a good sign of ball movement and sharing that ball.
Bulls trail by 3. Tipped away. McConnell with it. Now guarded by Ball. On the wing, Mathurin. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
A young guy who is ready to attack. Mathurin gets the ball and goes straight into his shot.
Here's Giddey. He has 6. That one drops for him. Giddey's got 8 points. Pass to Toppin. Walker with a clean look. No good on the triple. Bulls trailed by 3. White. That's good, and so Giddey with the assist. White's got himself on the board with 3 there. Hey, Greg, Kobe White has proven he can run the show.
Yeah, well, he's more than just a scorer. He's become a quality playmaker with better decision-making. But his biggest improvement has been his efficiency.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Hey, Kevin. Bulls coach Billy Donovan keeps perspective. He says, I used to come back from a tough road loss, go straight to the office and pull an all-nighter, trying to figure out what went wrong. My highs were too high and my lows were too low. You have to realize so much of it is just luck. the breaks of life. Kevin?
That's right, D.A. We respect Billy Donovan as much as any coach in the NBA. But a good outlook there, you're right. Hey, thank you. And here is Giddey. After Obi Toppin was able to get the triple. Halliburton with it. He's got 5. Pass to Toppin. Indiana moving the ball around. And Indiana, another 3.
You know, to me, this is what you love seeing from Turner, the willingness to give the ball up and get his guys going.
And that's going to be a turnover. They call him for 8 seconds. Here's Halliburton. Pass to Nembhard. To the middle. To the right side. Halliburton outside. And Indiana, another 3.
As fast as lightning, Halliburton gets it and shoots it in a matter of nanoseconds.
And so it's Giddey with it. He brings it up for the Chicago Bulls. 9-point game. And there's the foul. It'll go on Tyrese Halliburton. That is his first foul of the game.
Substitution for your Pacers, Pascal Siakam and then Nesmith.
Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Giddey, no good. And it's Indiana's ball. They're rolling here with a 9-point run. And we know injuries derailed last season for the Bulls, Greg, but with an aging core, you wonder where they go from here.
I mean, the Bulls are kind of stuck in the middle of things as it now stands. Not quite good enough to make a run in the East, but not in a position where they need to start over.
Offensive rebound. Back to Nesmith. The 3. That one's a miss. His third shot of the game. He's made one of them. Pass to White. Giddey, no one around him. No good on the 3.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
You know, guys, it seems to me as though he's over anxious. He seems to be pressing, trying too hard, moving too fast. Just needs to calm himself down and wait for good shots.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside.
This is his third trip to the free throw line in the game. That free throw missing. Mark, these Indiana Pacers play at one of the quickest paces of any team in the NBA.
Yeah, I love the fact that it's quite fitting considering the nickname, Indiana Pacers. And they do set the pace. They love to push that rock, and they do it relentlessly. Catching you before your defense can get set. It's a beautiful way to play. Tell you what, though, you got to be in great shape to make it work.
And the Bulls with another miss. And it's the Pacers' ball. They're on a 9-1 run right now. Back to Turner. Wants to get it to Nesmith, and does. And he comes up with the deuce.
Really good to see Turner find the open man, proving once again he's a team-first guy.
Pass to Giddey. And he uses the glass on the layup. Giddey's got 11 points.
If you allow him to get that close, you deserve to get scored on.
It's Turner, high post. To the paint. Takes it out to Siakam. Now Mathurin. And the foul called on Josh Giddey. That'll be his second foul of the game.
First team foul.
34 seconds left now here in the second. And a wide open look for Mathurin. Off target with his 3. Bulls trailed by 8. Now Giddey. He's got 11. Shot clock at 6. Right wing. Here's Ball. Misses the wing J. And we've reached halftime in this one. Indiana out in front as they end the second quarter with a big 11-3 run. We'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball. We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. Mark, you had a chance to defend a lot of great scores in your time in the NBA.
Yeah, and I did. They wore me out, too, partner. I mean, I think the attitude of those guys stands out. Their relentlessness. The skill level obviously was there, but it was the relentless pursuit of the basketball and scoring opportunities. Bernard King, Larry Bird, Alex English, Marcus Johnson was near the tail end of his prime, but he was a problem too. I mean, there were a number of guys in that. Kelly Tripucka, woo! Yeah, don't make my head spin.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
Off target from three-point range.
We know how good a shooter he is. It's frustrating for him when he's not able to knock down that kind of wide-open look.
Indiana leading by 11. Indiana moving the ball around. Inside. Outside for Halliburton. His three-pointer's off the mark. And so it's Giddey with it. He brings it up for Chicago. Down low. It's tipped. Siakam with it. Defended by Giddey. To the inside. Halliburton. He's it up and in off the pretty assist. Halliburton's got the lead up to 13 now for the Pacers. Chicago with the ball. Greg, in January 2024, Pascal Siakam was traded out of Toronto.
And he came into the league an older player from a mid-major school. The Raptors did a lot to help Siakam, turning him into an all-NBA caliber player.
And it's sent back by Turner.
There's the defensive presence they want from Turner, hustling and using his mobility to send it back.
How can you forget about him? I mean, he's not going to miss that open of a look.
And here are the Bulls now after Indiana gets the three. Right side, White. Back to Giddey. It's White on the wing. 6 to shoot. Here's Williams. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It goes on Tyrese Halliburton. Bulls have shot 50% from the line today. 3 for 6.
Yeah, and 79% from the line as a team a season ago. Pretty reliable in that regard.
And you know, a lot of times, guys, in some of their performances last year, their free throw numbers helped them win games.
And with their offensive firepower, have the Pacers cart maxed out at that end of the floor?
There's still a lot of room for this team to grow offensively, Kevin. A low rate of free throws is something they can improve on. And a relatively low rate of threes and offensive boards, those are areas that can get better. I think there's another level they have to reach yet.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Kevin, Kobe White became one of the top candidates last season for Most Improved Player. He says, I always tried to just let the work show. I wanted to prove that I could be a starting guard in this league. I've just got to continue to get better every day, be aggressive, and be who I am. Kevin, back to you.
All right, D.A., love that attitude. He gets that one. On offense, here are the Pacers. They're on an 11-3 run. It's Turner, high post. And a wide open look for Siakam. And the Pacers, another three.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Here's Nembhard. 19-point lead, which is the largest margin in the game. Whistle blows, bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play. Last season, Miles Turner became the Pacers' all-time leader in block shots.
That's a pretty impressive feat when you consider